Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at this. This is the Pioneer XDP 02U high-res digital music player. Now, for those of you that are following my channel, you probably are thinking, why did I get a digital music player? Isn't that why you got the LGB35 for? Is to use it as a digital audio music player, high-res music player? And yes, this is the LGB35 can double as a digital music player or digital audio player, high-res music player. First things first, let's take a little step back or a little background. You have two types of dedicated music players. You have an MP3 player, right? And that's all it is. And then you have your high-res digital audio music player, which is also an MP3 player, but it plays more than just MP3 files. It plays high-res music files. So what is high-res? So without getting too technical, high-res is music files or music quality that is better than CD quality. So basically you have different types of music files. Or for those of us that are watching this, you mostly use like MP3 files. MP3 files are okay, and you know, they're not bad for listening to music, but and I still have MP3 files myself. So an MP3 file is a compressed audio file. And what that means is it's a smaller file, so you can fit it into, you know, like a small MP3 player, music player. But because they have to make the file size smaller, you're missing out on a lot of detail that a normal music file, like say FLAC or LDAC that Sony invented, it would have more detail or resolution, the way your artists or your singers intended for the music to come out and be heard. So high-res music files, because they're not compressed, you're going to pick up more detail in the music. Think of like, you know, when your eyes start getting bad and they're blurry and you need more and you need glasses. That's kind of like how it is with MP3 files and larger high-res files. I mean, with MP3 files, you can still see, probably not as good. But then when you know, get your eyes corrected and you start wearing glasses or contact lens and you see better, you know, you can see farther, you can see better. That's the same thing with a high-res music player versus just using like your smartphone and listening to your regular MP3 files. So I hope that explains that. So if you're a brand new audio enthusiast and you go online, like say for me Amazon, there are so many MP3s or high-res digital music players to choose from. I mean, it could be overwhelming, and they can go anywhere from like a little over $50 to as much as $4,000 or almost $4,000, right? And there's so many brands. For me, the only brands I know at the time that make audio players or MP3 players is like Sony with their Walkman line and File. But there's so many more. Like you have your Astel and Currents that make real expensive high-end high-res digital music players. And then you also have this company right here. You have Pioneer. And your more expensive high-res digital music players, you can also use them as a DAC for your computer or your laptop or your tablet. And some have amplifiers like this one, so you can use them as an audio DAC and amplifier. So I got this one. This is the Pioneer, like I said. And the reason why I got this one is because, number one, this is my first high-res digital music audio player. So I didn't want to get something that's going to like put me in the hole or break the bank, so to speak. As we all know, because of this whole coronavirus thing, some of us still are not working full-time yet. And then the other thing why I got this one was because for its price, so you can get this on Amazon for around $224. It comes in three colors: white, blue, and pink. I got the white version. I wanted the blue version, but they didn't have it at the time, and this was on sale. That's another reason why I got it. It was on a Prime Day sale, I think, Amazon Prime Day sale, one of those limited sales, and they also allowed you to pay in installments with no financing. So sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't. But even if they didn't, this was one of the ones that I settled on, because for its price, it had the most features. So Pioneer also has another version. I don't know if they, and that one is like their more higher end version is the XDP 300R, and that one goes for around $800. That's smartphone territory, folks. So I was like, nah, let me just pick this up, because it has almost the same amount of features as their more high-end $800 music player, the XDP 300, at a fraction of the cost. This has twin DACs. This ESS Saber ESS 9018 DACs, and it has twin amplifiers as the more high-end. This is the only player that I saw on Amazon for its price under $300 that had those features. The next player that I know of that had twin DACs and twin amps, they're going for over $300, over $400. So that's another reason why I got this. For all of you new audio enthusiasts, Pioneer as a company, they started off way back in Tokyo in around 1938-39, like a home stereo equipment company, probably like your Radio Shacks, and then they grew larger from that. Pioneer was the first company to make plasma televisions back in the days, and when I was growing up in high school, Pioneer was a big name in car audio and home audio, and they still are kind of a big deal in home audio, and they have their Elite series and things like that. So that is Pioneer, and that's another reason why I got it, because I know the brand, I know the company. They've been around the audio industry for a long time. So let's just open up the box, enough for the history lesson, and see what we have. So now that we got the plastic removed, so here up top or the front is your Pioneer name on the bottom, digital music player on the top left. Top right, you have the model number and a small picture of the player, and also the color, as you can see right there. And then going on to the right side, see, is where it shows you some of the features. The twin DAC, it's got 16 gigs of built-in storage. It has 2 micro SD card slots. That's another thing. It's the only one of the only few in its price range that has 2 micro SD card slots. So the potential for upgrades is there. And right here on the bottom, you see that high-res audio certification. Here in the back is all your specs, so you can pause that and read it for yourself. This is one of the few players that also has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. One of the few that has all the, like I said, it has so many features. It has one of the most amount of features in its price range, and that's why I got it. On the side, nothing. Bottom, just nothing, just Bluetooth logos and trademarks and stuff like that. So you can pause that and read it for yourself. Up top is your model and serial number. So that is it for that. And let's open this up. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is cut this tape. Once we cut the tape, I guess you lift it up like so. Flap, and there is the music player itself. So the last dedicated music player that I had was, I believe, a Creative Zen MP3 player. Really small player, probably much smaller than this. This kind of reminds me of my SanDisk music player that I had, or MP3 player. It's about the same size. Okay. Before we take a look at this, I guess let's see what else we get in the box. So underneath the tray where the music player is at, we have your charging cable, which is USB-A to micro USB, as you can see. Too bad it's not USB-C. I'm thinking because this was released in like 2018 or late 2017, so I'm gonna give them a pass on that. It's not one of the newest players out there from Pioneer or from any company for that matter. It looks like we get a plastic screen protector, and then you get your quick start guide right here. You get a product brochure for on-kill music, studio quality recording. So it's like a brochure or something, maybe a download for on-kill music. So back in 2014, I think Onkyo bought Pioneer Electronics home entertainment division. Pioneer makes all kinds of stuff, DJ equipment, like I said, car stereo equipment, boat stereo equipment. So let's see, high-res downloads available. Is this for something for free? Guess not. They just advertised Onkyo music, so that's that. And Onkyo, I believe, also makes a version of their music players of the XDP 300, and that's the X1A, and that one is also $800. So there's no way I was gonna be able to afford that or get that. So yeah, this one is a quick start guide, quick start manual, and then this looks like a warranty card, and then your more in-depth manual, I guess. So you got your manual, your warranty card, quick start guide, and their little brochure for Onkyo music. But it's nothing, they're not giving it for free though, or are they? So here is the high-res music player itself. It feels pretty weighty for its size, and it was packed in this tray. It was really tight inside that tray, and so here is the player. So this is plastic. I was hoping it would be like aluminum or metal, like some of the more higher, or even, I'm not going to say higher end offerings, but compared to its competition, those are built out of metal, and this is mostly plastic. It's only at that $200 range, because if it was metal, it would have probably been more expensive. But like I said, for its price range, it has features well above it, way more features, even more than some of the other players that are like almost $1,000. Like I said, this has the twin DACs, see, twin amps. It has 16 gigs of built-in storage, 2 memory card slots, micro SD card slots. It has a touch panel. So let's walk through. So here's the screen itself, and it's a 2.4 inch, I believe, 320 by 320 screen resolution. So it's a 2.4 inch screen. So it's not a big screen like some of the other ones in its competition, or even its older brother or sister, which has a 4.4 inch screen, I think, or 4.2 inch screen. So that's it. That's the front. This part right here is the screen. Here on the bottom, we have our micro USB port. You can see the screws right there. It feels solid though for plastic. And right here on the left side is your play buttons, your skip or back button, play pause button, forward button, and see here are your 2 memory card slots right there for micro SD cards. Here in the back is probably nothing much, just says Pioneer, and then your UL electronic safety information or whatever. I wonder if I can peel this off. Yeah, you can. I probably won't. And then here on the right, finally, is your volume up and down toggle button. And here on the bottom, it says twin deck. And then here up top is our power button. What is this, a microphone? It's a little microphone hole. Is it a microphone hole? It's a little hole for something. I don't know what that is. Then here is your standard headphone jack, 3.5 headphone jack. And then you have a smaller 2.5, I believe, for your balance connect. If you have one of those headphones that have the balance connector. So that is it for the walkthrough right there. I'm going to remove this tape. And yes, I will put in the other the screen protector, because I believe this is not Gorilla Glass. So it's probably just plastic. So I'm going to need to put on that screen protector. But for now, let's power it on. Let's see if there's any juice. And then that's a wrap for this unboxing. Is there any juice? It's not going on. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the this unboxing, I guess, because there's no power on this player. So what I want to do with this player for the upcoming review is to test out, number one, how easy it is to use. I want to be able to see if I can use this without looking at the instructions, how easy it is to use. I mean, what's the most easiest player to use? I mean, for most of you, it's probably going to be like a iPod, if you still have those, or something similar. And I want to test this out as a DAC for my laptop, how that works, if it's easy to set up as a DAC for your laptop or your computer. And then finally, you know, how good it sounds compared to like my LG V35, also compared to my DAC headphone adapter right here. So I'm going to compare how it sounds compared to this, compared to the Note 10 Plus with this DAC, 32-bit DAC headphone adapter, and see how they sound. So that about wraps it up for this unboxing. So what do you get? You get the high-res music player itself. You get a screen protector, plastic screen protector. You get your quick start guide, instruction manuals, and your warranty card, and a brochure for Onkyo Music, and that's about it. So if you guys are interested in this music player, ahead of my review, I will put a link for Pioneer's product page on pioneer.com, and also on Amazon's product page for this music player. So if you guys want to learn more about its features ahead of my review, I'll put those links in the description. But that is it for the unboxing. I'm not saying I recommend this yet. I'm not going to recommend this yet until I do my thorough review. So stay tuned for that. But that is about it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the brief overview of MP3s and Pioneer. So if you guys learned anything from this review, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and we will see you soon for another video. Have a great day.